if they're swallowing medications, especially long-acting medications, especially combinations of things. And what role does sleep play, or prevention of sleep in that? So there's a lot of issues that we all have to resolve as a community. But of course, naloxone being unavailable is one of the simpler ones, as Michael said, a no-brainer. At this point, I'm going to see if I can play a bit of this Eyes Wide Open.
First I started with chest compressions, which didn't seem to have any real great effect. And then I scurried through my apartment trying to find my Narcan. And then I gave him a shot of Narcan and this guy, he took a huge breath of air. It sounded like somebody drowning that just got to the top of the water. But at that point, anything's probably alright.
Video, because it is so telling what this gentleman said. And I gotta say, could you all hear that okay?
I couldn't hear it very well,
Michael, did that come across? Now, could you not hear it or not see it or both?
Could not hear it.
Oh, shoot. Anyway, it played beautifully here, and I'll just describe it. It's the Eyes Wide Open video, which Michael and his organization produced. You mentioned earlier. Terrific video. It's actually so much like what we experience here, and that is, number one, the chest compressions are irrelevant with overdose. In the dozen or so instances I've reversed myself, you don't even have to feel for the pulse. You can see the heart beating like crazy, working overtime to try to oxygenate the blood, but in the absence of respirations, it's a futile attempt. But you can see the veins, anywhere you see a pulse, you can see the blood pumping. So it's, cardiac compressions are not helpful. As a matter of fact, I would think they might be harmful with my uninformed opinion. But rescue breathing is what it's all about. To give you an idea of this essential role that rescue breathing plays in overdose prevention in the United States, we often prioritize it to the point is naloxone is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is adequate respirations. And this is certainly true. The bottom line is naloxone isn't available. I actually know of only one experience where someone went looking for naloxone, and in their absence, the person died of oxygen deprivation because it took them too long to find it. This was actually in Berlin, but you want to make sure, obviously, that it's available, because rescue breathing, as wonderful as it is very difficult to do. And but that needs to be the primary importance.
20% of the time people leave naloxone elsewhere, and the worst possible thing happens: chest compressions. All the signs of overdose taught to Joe in the video proves the heart is beating and could be any of the hundreds of causes of breathing emergency. Give rescue breaths ASAP. Their life depends on it. Rescue breathing is not difficult to teach. It is taught in Girl Guides and Boy Scouts for their first aid badge. See video in comment box below this. A grandmother learned rescue breathing in 10 seconds over the phone and saved her grandson. Note: signs of seizure mimic OD or any breathing emergency. Stop confusing CPR or for basic life support. Rescue breathing essential. Inadequate respiration, not inadequate naloxonation.